We are back at it again. It's been a long time. We're here now for Super R-Type Fridays. We might have 52 weeks of Super R-Type Fridays if we're lucky. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in. It has been spoiled for me that you need to beat the game on hard, and then again on pro. Wow, I didn't even notice there was a novice level. Hey, what up, Zard? Since you're being first. A man denied his mansion of hidden souls. It'll be coming, though. It'll be coming. Sorry, I was just about to click that. No! What up, Lily? Gotta be faster than that. Zard, what is that, bro? What's that purple stuff? Speed-ons? Yeah, how's the stream, by the way? Anyways, it's been spoiled for me that you have to beat the game on hard, and then you have to beat the second loop, which would be pro difficulty, to get credits, but... And I am gonna do that, but we're gonna play it like we don't know that, and I'm gonna do the clear on normal, and then we'll ramp it up. But yeah, if anyone is interested in Linux shit, then I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with CachyOS. I mean, even beyond the fact that it has all these, you know, CPU optimizations and whatnot. They added all these, like, extra little helper scripts for random shit that's not bad about Arch Linux, but it's, like, things that you maybe have to do, like, twice a year, but you always forget how to do it. At least I always forget how to do it, and you Google it. Like updating your mirror list. They, or rather re-ranking it. They just have a thing that does that. They just have a button to install all the gaming packages. They just have a button to do this or that. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, French Charity streaming. French Charity speedrunning stream. Gotta watch for an hour. And you did. Whoa. This really fucking lags my SNESy. Did y'all see that? That was crazy. Man, I'm playing like shit, but I'm still living. You don't think you like SNESy? Yeah. It sounds like Loch Nessie. Also, another, like, goofy-ass news. I might have mentioned this. Like, I'm honest to God thinking about buying, like, a PowerPC Mac. Like, either a iBook G4 or an iBook G4 or, like, a iMac G3 or an eMac G4. It's, like, totally impractical, but I just think that would be funny as fuck. Also, it'd be unbelievably funny to get an eMac and then put eMacs on it. Snussy? Sounds a little too sexual. But for real though, the stream looks good. It sounds good. Oh. What is this bastard doing? What the fuck? Okay. All good? Nice, nice. Yeah, luckily, like, pretty much everything got picked up off of, my backups with OBS, which is what I was worried about. I used to have different settings for the, like, stream quality and output and all that shit, but I'm trusting the wizard. Trusting the wizard. Because I didn't make too many changes, but I can't really remember what the changes I made, to be honest. With, so I used to use the advanced stream settings. I think one of the things that I did was increase the audio size or whatever to like 320. Audio bitrate to 320 for track 1. But I don't know. Anyways, wouldn't that be cool as fuck to get an iBook G4 and bust that out at the local coffee shop and use fucking Emacs from 20 years ago? First! What up, Kohi? Ah! Saw a complete unboxed copy of this game at a local game store today. How much was it? Should I go over there, road trip, and buy it? This game's too hard. It probably actually was, it probably was affordable, right? Gamers can't even. Emaxing my Emacs. Yeah, looks maxing. Emaxing my Emacs. I love Emacs. Alright, remember. You know what I can't get out of my head is like saying like I'm a whatever girly. I'm a 2-speed girly. I don't know, it just sounds fucking funny. It's about $60. That's hella good. Oh yeah, I gotta switch to this shit before I forget. Also, you know what sucks ass is, I keep getting YouTube recommendations for music that is, like, very obviously AI, and I don't know how to feel about that, but, like, you know, it's like some dope-ass, like, atmospheric shit. You know what I should have done? I should have put a, Will Jeff Die? Or what stage would Jeff die on? Joke's on you, I'm about to 1cc this shit. I've been practicing. It's not true, but imagine if I was. Do not recommend channel, yeah. Nah, but I like some of it, but it's just weird, you know? Also, I've been taking this time. I've been taking this time where, I installed CachyOS. I actually tried Ubuntu 26.04, and I'm like, holy fuck. Now I remember why I don't like Ubuntu. I'm not even convinced that it's actually, like, that fucking shit. But for me, it's like, insane how bad it is. The AI Paul McCartney cover of Magic Ways by Tatsuro Yamashita. Not familiar with that. Korean Japanese baseball girl vids have been infested by AI. Yo, they have. They have. I very specifically avoid clicking on those. As much as I love baseball and Korean slash Japanese baseball girls, I avoid clicking those because it'll fuck everything up. It will fuck everything up. You have to avoid temptation unless you want your entire YouTube feed to be nothing but Japanese baseball girls or Korean baseball girls. Right on time, guy. Oh, yeah, okay. That does make sense. That does ring a bell. Some music streaming services have been allowing AI songs, and it's like kind of yikes. Yeah, that is kind of cringe. I'm stronger than you, but you are happy. The only thing that I'm okay with my YouTube recommends being infested with are Hanghaeyeon. Oh, fucking piss, dude. I hate when these stupid ass fish do that. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We can still we can recover from this. Haha, unless. This is so fucked, bro. Yeah, 60 smack'ems for this game in current year. It's not bad. This is so fucked. Imagine being a struggling music artist. Literally scraping by for dimes on Spotify. Some AI music artist is making more bank than you. Well, you know what's really terrible is I forget his name, but there's that old music guy on YouTube. And you know, he's always talking about like how modern music is kind of shit, and then like it doesn't come, in my opinion at least, it doesn't come from like a place of superiority or whatever. He's just saying how it is, but I don't know, maybe other people have different opinions on that guy, but I find his shit to be very insightful. Any Hizzle. He had a video recently, and I watched it last night, and it was like, why only rich kids can be successful in the music industry nowadays. And basically the reason why is that it's too fucking expensive to like rent a studio and all that. We're so fucked, by the way. We're like very fucked right now. Yo, what up, Jin? Yeah, happy Super R-Type Friday. Where I talk about Linux shit. Come on. The fuck? Oh, I got fucking attacked by that fucking penis head crab. Alright, let's go in again. If you lose that DNA helix laser thing, it's over. Because you need that to fucking kill that boss, or mini boss, really quickly. It's incorrigible. Anyway, you know what's really funny about AI is that, you know, I'm going through what's called Emacs bankruptcy, where basically, like, your Emacs config has gotten too big, or you've just been, like, really lazy with it for a really long time, so you, like, rewrite the whole thing from scratch, right? But anyways, I'm not a complete Luddite, so I'm like, alright, like, what's some AI bullshit that I could put into Emacs that's, like, actually useful? And, the funny thing to me is, like, you people pay for this shit? Not you all, of course, but, like, you have to pay for this shit? A fucking subscription? The fucking audacity. I have to pay for something that's fucking wrong? Like, what the fuck? That's outrageous. I'm not paying for some shit that's wrong all the time. Oh, we're so fucked. Okay, never mind, we're good. Anyways, I just thought it was funny. I was like, wow, pretty much none of these things, like, really work on a free basis that you can use, like, a reasonable amount of times, but also, like, you gotta fucking... Well, I guess not also, because I'm basically just making the same fucking point, which is, you gotta pay for this shit? That's crazy. I fucked this up again. Got him. Why am I assuming you pay for that stuff? I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. Like, it's outrageous, the prices, right? I mean, some of them it's like, I don't know, like $10 a month, but like pro version, like $200 a month or some fucking shit like that. The game about being a pirate, super R type. What up, your mom? Anyways, nah, I was just curious about it. But when I saw that you had to pay money for that, I'm like, fuck that. I'm getting rid of even more subscriptions. I don't even have that many to begin with, but I'm getting rid of even more. I'm getting rid of subscriptions I don't even have. I'm pre-canceling my subscriptions. God damn, this fucking game's crazy. You're joking, yeah. Paying for anything in this economy? Unlikely. Unlikely indeed. Rent is a form of subscription. That's true. Yeah, I should just I should just be homeless. Cancel my subscription. Bum maxing. Start streaming from the library. That would be funny as fuck, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been taking some time to, like, reevaluate some things. And, like, change up my software and shit like that. Because I have that MacBook Neo now, I'm sort of trying to, like... There are some pieces of software where I'm like, can I make this like comparable, or preferably the exact same between Linux and Mac? So like I switched my terminal, which to be honest, I really don't use the terminal all that often because I'm an Emacs guy. But I switched my terminal to Ghosty. That seems to be pretty nice. Got him. That was a quick-ass kill. You know the saddest thing about libraries? Like public libraries is like the amount of times that people get kicked out of public libraries looking at porn and jerking off. The amount of times that that happens is too damn high. I used to work at a library, and I knew a guy that would fill me in on his horror stories. Alright, we're doing good this time. We're sitting pretty. Thread the needle. But anyways, yeah, I gotta be honest, pretty impressed with CachyOS. And I'm pretty disappointed in Bungo 26.04. Who would have guessed that a Bungo would suck? Shit, dude. Oh! God damn it! What a shame. I'm not very consistent anymore on that level 3. But yeah, how's everybody else's week? Hey, what up, Japan hobbyist? Always love these types of games, but always sucked at them. Can't beat them without save states. Well, no offense. You didn't beat it then, but you saw all the content. But yeah, they're hard as fuck. That's true. My PB, if anyone's curious, is stage 6, I believe. Dying to the stage 6 boss. And there's 7 stages. And we're playing on normal, but to actually like get credits on the game, you have to beat it on hard, and then you have to beat the second loop, which is on an even harder difficulty called Pro, or some shit like that. Unfortunately, that has been spoiled for me, but we're playing on normal. When the content beats you. We're playing on normal until I get that first clear, because I want to feel that progression. And I would not, under normal circumstances, have known this shit. But there was that one guy that came in It was like, why are you playing on normal? Just play on hard. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit! Why would I do that? I don't know why, but I thought that he was gonna pull up, but he does the same pattern every fucking time. I'm just trolling myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about doing a non-canon stream tonight where I just dick around on Donkey Kong Country 2 again, but I was like, no. That's just a crutch. Because it's been like over 2 weeks since I played this game, so like... that would be fucked up. You know, we have to strap in. We should hit Einhander for the PS1. That's a Squaresoft game, right? Heard very good things. It is by Squaresoft. Yeah, I've heard very good things about Einhander. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? What a silly ass. Also hard / challenging 3D version. Is it 3D? I thought it was 2.5D. Like the graphics are 3D, right? But you're still on a 2D plane like this, right? Or does it actually like shift the perspective? Hard as fuck. Yeah, Kohi, that video you posted on the Discord of that fat cat falling down the stairs, that shit was so funny. That was so bad, dude. I'm gonna remember. Kind of like Metroid Dread as things go back and forth in the background of the program. Gotcha. But you yourself don't move in like a 3D space, right? Side scrolling over. Gotcha. I'd still say that's 2.5D. But hey, that's just my opinion, man. Oh my what am I even doing? Brilliant Twitch acting. I can't even get past the first level all of a sudden. Dark Souls. It's not that hard. I'm sort of being impatient because you can get a quick kill on that guy, but sometimes my damage feels inconsistent depending on how the charge shots go. But he's not hard. Honestly, I wouldn't even say anything is hard in this game until stage 5, but it's kind of funny for me to even be saying that, given that I haven't even gotten there yet tonight, but it's only been the first 30 minutes. I'm just warming up. Look at that. But anyways, y'all think it'd be funny if I bought a PowerPC Mac and played some dumb bullshit on it, like Halo? Honestly, something that would be a hell of an experience. The OG RTS version of Halo. Did that ever get leaked? But, yeah, speaking about that, there is the, oh, fuck, we missed. Oh, I missed. See, now that he doesn't have his little spinny dudes. This is fucking crazy, bro. Like, I've hit him so much and he just isn't dead still. There we go. Sheesh. But anyways, Myth. You know, Bungie made Myth. They also made Marathon. Like, that'd be fun as fuck. To play Marathon and Myth the way they were meant to be played. Shit's really not even that expensive either. If you wanted to buy an iMac G3 or an eMac G4. Apparently, like, people don't think the eMac is cool because it doesn't have a bunch of color variants and shit, but it's like way better. But I'd have to replace the capacitors. I pivot to extraction shooters and loot box games. Bro, that would be a hell of an April Fool's joke. Oh, sorry, Japan Hobbyist, I missed your question. Looking back at this year so far, what would I say is my favorite gaming What would I say my favorite gaming experience has been? Night Trap XD. Hey, what up, Independent Woman's J? Jay, did you get the one word name, Woman's? You gotta get it. You gotta get it. I got the one word name Emacs on Guild Wars. You know, I gotta be honest with you, I don't even remember what the fuck I played this year. Like, I liked Night Trap. I vibed with Night Trap, you know? But yeah, I mean, what were some what were the SNES games that I played? You didn't try? Dude, you gotta get it. Also, I bought another new Guild Wars 1 account, and the Reforged mode does not give you the Game of the Year bonus items, which is pretty crazy. You do get the Imp, I think, or maybe you get the Imp with Eye of the North. But that's kind of crazy, right? Because everybody is always cheesing the bonus items. You have too many accounts, yeah. It's so cheap. Yeah, I just wanted to get a fresh account. Weapons are so cool in this. Yeah, it's unfortunate though, like a lot of them fucking suck. Like, this one is not particularly great, but you basically have to be on this thing because it's the only way that you're gonna hit these little fucking yin-yang things. They fucking sneak up on your ass like that almost did. Guild Wars grind never ends. That is very true. That is very true. Yeah, I'm working on a Mesmer Ranger Reforged. Working on getting that to be, well, Reforged in the Iron Man mode, but I've already lost my fucking Dooms, which is the permadeath mechanic, so it's not really permadeath, but it's like you have a badge basically until you die, and then you don't have that badge anymore. And I fucking lost it like pretty fucking early on, and I was like, whatever. Whatever. I would have preferred to keep it until I got Legendary Defender of Ascalon, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Yeah, I made a sexy Mesmer. Sexy independent woman Mesmer. Named Emax. I feel like Emax is a very appropriate name for a Mesmer. If you know, you know. Also, I did learn something about, Lutris, which is, basically just a program that's very helpful for getting, certain Windows games running, very easily on Linux. Yeah, that's what I use to load. This is so fucked up, dude. It's what I use to load Guild Wars. Fucking fuck. Anyways. That was crazy, bro. I almost died like half a dozen times there. I almost died. Oh! Jesus Christ, dude. Anyways, basically on GNOME, for whatever stupid fucking reason, it always defaults shit to be Steam app default, even though it's not even a Steam game, so you have to like give it a... I think you... Well, no, you don't give it a WM class, but you set the WM class on the desktop icon, which is hidden anyways because it's GNOME. But you do that because that's how Lutris like launches the game, is through this .desktop thing. But anyways, the point is that like it doesn't have the game doesn't have the fucking icon, right? So you have to like set the .desktop for WM class. Damn it, I was really hoping I was gonna fucking booty blast that guy instantly. Anyways, you have to set the WM class to be Steam app default, and then you get the delightful Guild Wars 1 helmet as the icon. I'm just talking about shit that nobody else gives a fuck about, but that's okay. That was just something that I learned how to fix just the other day, because I was like, why does it do this? Apparently that doesn't happen in KDE. Anyway, sorry I'm not being attentive to the chat right now. I gotta fight this demonic dick vagina fiend. Just another day in paradise. Got him. Oh, did the stream die? It's all green for me. People grinding DOA like it's their gerb still. You know what's funny is I've never even done DOA. It's a dungeon or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Actually, no, it's not even a dungeon, right? It's just what do they call that? Like the elite area or whatever. I forget what the fuck they call like Underworld and stuff like that. I've never even done everything there is to do in Underworld. Because when I played back in the day, I played a lot of GVG, right? So, kind of funny. So I'm kind of a noob. Dick vagina, command, or strange anatomical mashup. You decide. Yeah, show Bob's and the Gene. Bitch lasagna. Save for the upcoming Star Fox VTubing career? Yeah, that would be funny. I guess I didn't answer your question, really. Who would I be? I didn't really give it much thought, but... I don't know, being Pigma would be funny. Pigma Dingo. Also, can we agree that those voice actors, I'm not saying that they're bad, but holy fuck, they sound like fucking... It sounds like a fucking movie, you know what I mean? Like a shitty fucking movie. Like the original voice acting in Star Fox 64 is so fucking iconic. Partially because it's bad, you know? Don't ever give up, my son. Father? Like that shit is so fucking funny. This is so fucked up, dude. I need my fucking thing back. Get the fuck out. What the fuck? Alright, I'm good. We're good. Don't ever give up, my son. Uncle Andros! Like, I don't know. It's not gonna have the same vibe. Is the Switch 2 literally gonna be nothing but fucking N64 remakes? Like, I'm convinced that they're gonna do a Ocarina of Time remake, and it's gonna be fucking beat for beat, you know? The fans already made that. The Pigma grind set. I'll be my own Star Fox OC, that'd be fucking funny. Easy money for them. Yeah, and you know, to be fair, like, who's the target audience, right? Like, obviously the target audience is children, and obviously, you know, it's an opportunity, you know, for you as a parent to be like, oh shit, like I grew up with this game. Now we can play this game and you can like experience it together and it has new graphics. Operation Winback remake. That would be shocking, wouldn't it? Yeah, Ocarina of Time remake has been rumored for a long time. But like now they're probably gonna do it for real, right? Am I actually doing damage to this fucking thing? I think so. Okay. Fucking focus up. I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. Oh my god. I almost wallbanged myself. Stay focused. Nice. Dinosaur Planet remastered, that would be cool. I need a graphics designer hard out here for an independent woman's. So we're just gonna get an OOT remake every 12 years then? Is that what Nintendo is now? Conquer Reloaded remake? Well, that's definitely not gonna happen. That's definitely not gonna happen. Actually, well, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe it would happen because, you know, Microsoft just puts their shit on everything. Microsoft, it's like exclusive. Nah, fam. Wait. Has there even actually been... What is even on Xbox nowadays? Like, what's the... Oh, fuck! What's the Xbox game? You know what I mean? Donkey Kong 64 remake with the new Donkey Kong look. Taking a death in stage 4 is, or actually this is stage 5. Taking a death in stage 5 isn't that big of a deal, but it is still kind of cringe. Alright, I'm not gonna take that speed because I'm guaranteed to take a speed that I don't want to. Because they really load you up on the speeds. What the fuck? You know what's one thing I really don't want to do? But maybe in 3 months we'll do it. I really don't want to like leave my SNES on overnight. You know what I mean? Because, like, the game has infinite continues. I feel like that would be such a bitch move. Oh, the Wii for... Yeah, hold your Wii for a Wii. Right? I remember hearing about that, yeah. It was like literally the challenge was to like, you know, hold in your piss, and whoever did it longest would get a Wii. It was actually pretty outrageous, like the demand for Wiis. Hard pass, yeah, for real. Large amounts of water without urinating to win a Nintendo Wii, like for what, you know? One of my teachers in high school found out that I had a Wii. She wanted to buy it off of me, and I was like, fuck no, lady. I was number 19th in line. It was my destiny. I was number 19 in line at the local Walmart, and they only had 20. It was my fucking destiny to buy a Wii and be disappointed. I was so fucking bummed with the Wii. Like, I go home, I put in Twilight Princess, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this is it? Just Ocarina of Time, but not as good. It's fucked up. I'm like, well, at least Brawl will be coming out soon. Brawl doesn't come out until March 2008. The fucking console launched in November 2006. What the hell? Song is funky as heck. Yeah, it's crazy. Buying a console at launch, tisk tisk. I did like the Wii a lot, but it was also like pretty underwhelming. Alright, I'm just gonna take this speed. So I'm on 2 speed right now. This is so fucked up, bro. Now I'm on 4 speed. Alright, so here's the dealio about this boss, is that I have no quick kill strategy for this boss. My strategy is to just simply survive. Just focus on dodging. Oh, fucking fuck, dude. Also, if I beat this guy, I think I've only beaten this guy like once. Maybe twice. This shit is so hard too because it fucking gets inconsistent with the speed. I'm on fucking 5 speed. This shit's crazy. No! What the fuck? The boss died, dude. Oh, brother. Double KO. Like, when there's a long stretch like that, I need to get good at charging. You know? Another thing that would be incredibly beneficial is if I could keep one of the better weapons all the way through this level so that I'm hitting that boss for fucking big-ass deeps. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's fucking over, you guys. It's fucking over, you guys. Let's... We gotta go back. We gotta go back. It's not even really worth practicing that level for the recovery. Like, I could do it on the recovery. But what I need to be able to do, like, if I could do that shit with the schmissels, imagine the damage. I wish this game didn't have slowdown, but also kind of grateful for it. Oh, that boss, I'm sure you all saw it, like, on that boss, it's really awkward because the slowdown is very inconsistent. Oh yeah, you know what I should probably do? Should probably increase that brightness, huh? It's probably just my dark face the whole time. Lily, did you get that MacBook Neo yet? And if so, what do you think? It's pretty cool. Nice, nice. You do any game devs type stuff on it, or put it through its paces? Did you install Emacs? It's mostly for schoolwork right now, but you do plan on doing game dev stuff as well. Nice, nice. You know what's funny is, as good of a deal as that is, I feel like, and this is very smart on Apple's part, but as good of a deal as that was, right, it was pretty much the same price as the base Mac Mini, which is obviously a much more powerful machine, but obviously for a completely different use case. But now they just took away the original base Mac Mini, and that now the new base is I don't remember exactly what changed. I think it might just be the storage, from being a base 256 to base 512 gigs. And then I don't have any proof of this, but I also think that the refurbished MacBook Airs that they used to have, because they would have refurbished MacBook Airs that were in like the 800, 850 range, right? Which makes it not too far off from the price of a MacBook Neo new without a student discount or whatever. So it would be a better value to have gotten something like that. But now I see on the refurbished site all the MacBook Airs are like 1,000. So I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. It's like, oh, this is our new budget entry, so now we will increase the price of our other products. Pretty smart. ENIAC type of guy, you like them big, you like them chunky. It's crazy to think about how far everything has come and like how good everything is nowadays, right? Like the M1 Mac came out, like the M1 MacBook Air came out, 5 years ago or whatever, right? And that shit is still insanely good, you know? But I feel like pretty much any computer that came out in the last 10 years is like, well, not any computer, but you know what I mean. Any fucking any ThinkPad is like still gonna be pretty alright. You just really don't have to upgrade anything. Like, I know I've been talking about buying another ThinkPad, but it's like, I can't even justify it. I can't justify buying another ThinkPad because my current ThinkPad is so good for what I use it for. This sucks. I thought we weren't going to be able to get him, but we did. Yeah, it's switching to CashOS. That day where I was like, I'm gonna try KDE. And I tried KDE for like 30 minutes and I was like, oh my god, just kidding. Like, fuck this. I know a lot of people really like KDE, but I can't stand it. Which is really funny to say, considering that, I use GNOME, and most people fucking hate GNOME. But the thing that I like about GNOME is, like, I don't have to baby it. I don't have to really customize it. It just gets out of my way. But it is shit in its own unique way. Its own special way. So fucked up, bros. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Did I wall bang or what? That was weird. That was so weird. I feel like this game is... dare I say, harder than Raiden. Because with Raiden, you know, you got some silly shit that you can do. The fact that this game sets you back to the beginning of the stage on death is fucking crazy. No complaints, but it just changes the dynamic. Get him, get him. I'm really curious to see what stage 7 is like. Something else I should do. Like increase the contrast. Game Boy camera. Didn't look quite right. Also, I found out recently that on the Game Boy camera you can turn off dithering. And sometimes it looks better, but it also looks very strange other times. Can I do stage 3 without fucking it up? That part gets a little dicey every time. What the fuck? Dude. What the fuck, dude? Oh my lord. Focus fire this guy down. Good. Oh, okay. good. For a second, I thought that... Oh, damn, dude. I was really hoping that I would have gotten the quick kill there. No quick kill, dude. Oh, fuck. I ran out just as I shot it, so it was a weak-ass hit. But we got it, we got it. We got it. As fucked up as it is to say, I do think that this super missile thing, like, this is my favorite weapon. Because it does the deeps. That's all I need. We had really good placement there. Oh my god. No! Oh, fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. That's really unfortunate that we missed that guy. So we're not gonna get our other, they're called pits, I think. Our other option. It's not the biggest deal, but it is unfortunate. I don't think we get another one of those until stage 6, right? So, oh well. Very good. Very good. We got a real match. Alright. My plan is, honest to God, gonna be to try to maintain this super missile thing. Which is gonna be really difficult on this stage. Really difficult to maintain this shit. But if I can, then I'm hoping that I can quick kill the boss. Bad that that rabbit is down there. See, because I don't have the blue lasers, I'm not having the coverage, so I gotta focus a lot more on dodging. Is that the official name? Rabbot? You know, I don't remember, but they kind of look like rabbits. And I think that they're referred to as, like, rabbit thingies. They look like rabbits, something. Rabbots. Oh my god, dude, we almost fucking died. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. 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 I don't even want to play that level if I lose my, my Schmissel. I don't even want to play this game when it defaults to easy. That's one thing that's unfortunate about this game, is that, it doesn't remember the difficulty you selected between resets. The unending agony of Jeff R. Tainman. Ah, it's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. Oh my god. Lily, how many bits is that? 10 bits? Cheers, thank you so much. I'm reminded of Jin's bit alert. Oh yeah, should I reveal a hidden technique to you all? If I say this, I wonder if I would, I wonder if this is a bannable offense to even say on Twitch as a streamer. Anyways, speaking about canceling subscriptions, I canceled my subscription to Twitch Turbo. And I was paying for Twitch Turbo because there was like a rat race between Amazon and ad blockers. And at the time, Amazon had won. So I was like, alright, I'll pay for Twitch Turbo because I can't stand seeing fucking ads. The unlimited penalty. So, anyways. Holy sh... What? One shot? Did I set it to normal, right? What the fuck? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get unfathomably lucky. Nice shot. Anyways, so at least on Chromium, or Chrome, or whatever, you know, uBlock Origin Lite is not enough to block ads on Twitch. But if you install AdGuard Extra Beta on top of it, which doesn't require any customization at all, but if you install AdGuard Extra, specifically the beta, which you can just find on Chrome Web Store, if you install that shit, then it will block ads on Twitch. The only downside is that it will say that it's blocking ads, like in the upper left. It'll be like a really small text that just says blocking ads, and then it will temporarily decrease the stream quality down to like 240p or whatever. Which doesn't really matter to me. But anyways, that's just a little Jeffertainment tip. Is you can just block ads with AdGuard Extra Beta. If you're using Firefox, I assume that there's AdGuard Extra Beta, but I watch Twitch on Chromium exclusively. So I kind of use Chromium as my, like, stream browser. So it's kind of funny. I have, like, you know, like, virtual desktops. It's like, I have, like, personal shit on my virtual desktops to the left, and then stream shit on my virtual desktops to the right. That's just what I do. Personal browser is Firefox, although I am so hyped for Ladybird. Also, something really funny about Ladybird, I was watching the state of Ladybird, or whatever that video series is called. It's like every month the dev for Ladybird will just talk about what they've been working on. And it was pretty funny because he was showing off YouTube, and there's this one YouTube video that really popped off. And it's just this girl who's probably in her, like, mid-20s, and she's like doing, like, a fake DJ set to, you know, a bunch of Nightcore remixes, and it popped off, and, oh shit, I didn't oh fuck, we're fucked. I didn't switch, whatever. We're fucked, we're so fucked. We're so fucked. Oh my god. Oh. You gotta be on point. Anyways, it was pretty funny because he was like, I guess we'll just watch this video. I didn't get them. You're right, I did not get them. But anyways, he's like, I guess we'll watch this video. It's like Nightcore will never die. It's so funny to see that in, like, a state of the browser. So it doesn't mind Twitch ads as much as you say those on YouTube. Only because they're largely pre-roll instead of every 30 seconds. Can't go to YouTube without an ad blocker. Oh yeah. Yeah. But YouTube is a lot easier to block ads, although they did have their fight, their struggle against AdBlock, but I think AdBlock has won. uBlock specifically. Oh my god, I almost wall banged. It's a never-ending war. YouTube just hasn't figured out their next volley of blight. Have you ever met someone that doesn't use ad block? Like, it's fucking crazy. I mean, first of all, I already kind of get, like, irrationally angry when I see that someone's using an ad blocker that's not uBlock. I don't know why I get mad, because I'm just like, you know, it's not my fucking life. It's not my browser, but I'm just like, oh my god, you just don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't imagine using a computer without AdBlock. Like, holy fuck. Oh! It's so over, you guys. It's so over, you guys. Just kidding. Know someone who uses YouTube Premium? You know, I know some people that use YouTube Premium. I'm not sure if that's, like, silly or not. You know what I mean? What other advantages does YouTube Premium have? Can you even call them advantages? Oh yeah, speaking about shit like this, did you all know that if you go to IMDb, just go to any movie on IMDb and then go to the URL and add play in front of IMDb, so like, you know, HTTPS www.imdb, make it be play IMDb, and I don't know, some fucking Russians or whatever, like, made, like, this redirect service where it will just play the movie. Obviously there's, like, better ways to pirate movies and shit like that, but that's pretty fucking funny. And obviously if you do this and you don't have an ad blocker, like, you're gonna get hella ads. But yeah, just go to IMDb, just find any in before DMC8. Just go to IMDb, find any movie, and just type, you know, instead of, just change the URL. You don't have to change anything else. Just change the URL to play IMDb, and it'll redirect you to whatever pirate site, and it'll just play the movie. The other features make sense. Do they? What are the other features of YouTube Premium? I just don't know. I'm ignorant. I've been thinking, you know, since I'm setting up my Emacs config again, I've been thinking about putting all my YouTube shit inside of Emacs and then piping it out to MPV. But I don't know if YouTube DLP has gotten fixed yet. So that's another never-ending war, is YouTube breaking YT DLP. Cringe. Downloading videos, higher video quality. Higher video quality. What, like 8K or something? Also, I started using sponsor block again, which is such a game changer. I just hadn't set it up for quite some time. Not that it's hard to set up at all, but if y'all have never heard of sponsor block, that shit makes YouTube so much more bearable. It literally just automatically skips over, like, you know, in-video ad reads and intros and, you know, all you can. It's very customizable in that regard. But pretty much like any like big video, like you know, like if you're watching like a Linus Tech Tips video and he spends 5 fucking minutes talking about the thing that's not the thing, and then a fucking sponsor read, and then a fucking intro and all this shit. Nope, it just skips all that shit. Alright, peace out, Japan hobbyists. We don't need luck. And the reason why we don't need luck is because I was gonna beat this game tonight anyways, but who knows? You never know. Interesting playthrough instead. It already has been quite interesting, hasn't it? Like the double KO against the stage 5 boss. Tragedy. Tragedy. This is so fucked. Good. It's pretty funny that I do really good on stage 4 now, right? I feel like my stage 4 is more consistent than my stage 1, 2, and 3. Kinda fucked up, eh? I'm already getting itchy. I'm so nervous. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck! This stupid fucking thing didn't get stuck where I wanted. Ah, what the fuck? What am I doing? Oh, damn it. I think I didn't fucking shoot it up high enough so it didn't get stuck. Please don't be mean to your ball. No, it was my fault. It's my fault. It was my fault. Also, you know what's funny? That business trip that I was on. It's so funny when you talk to like other devs and like nobody else uses Emacs. Nobody even uses Vim. And you feel so alone. You feel so alone. Even amongst your peers. Even amongst your peers, you're an outsider. Isolated in a barren land. There was this one guy that I was talking to. He was in his 60s, but he doesn't use Emacs, but he like knew what I was talking about. So I was bugging him about shit. Reminiscing about a bygone era. It's crazy though. Some people do not appreciate what they have. Like a lot of people there had some ThinkPads, you know? They had ThinkPads. So I was like, ooh. I was like, which model ThinkPad is this? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, man, what the fuck? A black one? It do be like that. I was like, damn, T14 Gen 5? Damn, that's pretty nice. Oh, you thought you could sneak up on me. Yeah, I wish my work gave me a ThinkPad. But then again, I wouldn't be allowed to install Linux on it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. The funny thing is, I don't even need Windows for my job, so like... kind of wish that I could be. I kind of wish I did have that freedom to use Linux at work instead. Allowed is the man keeping you down. Ah, you know how it is. It's just a Windows shop, you know. It's a Windows world, and we're just crashing in it. We're just crashing out in it. I do wonder how it would feel to use Linux for work if you don't have admin rights. You know, like, would that suck massive ass? Probably. Probably. Or they stick you on some shit-ass version of a Bungo or something. It would still be better than Windows. You know, can I actually just leave that thing there? Because I think it would kill all the balls, potentially. But if one got by it, then all hell would break loose. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. You know, like 100 monkeys with 100 typewriters would eventually write all the works of Shakespeare. I wonder if there would be an example of that with a shmup, or like, you know, like a Twitch Plays R-Type situation. Like, there's no way, right? Like, it could happen, but there's no way. There's no way it would happen. Am I right? Gamers? Just because it could happen doesn't mean it would happen. You're on Twitch and you're playing R-Type. Yeah, we're We're at part 6. Part 6 in. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I just did a minor edit to that, I wish I was at home playing video games thing, because, I didn't have time before that, trip. I didn't have time before that trip to... Well, I could have made time, but I didn't. I'm not gonna do it, girl. Nice! Yeah, I didn't have time to do, like, the Mario Paint thing, so I was like, alright, fuck it. I don't want to, like, leave and then not have thumbnails for these videos. See, I feel like this thing is the ultimate weapon. Because the pits only shoot with this. But at the same time... I feel like this does way more damage, but then your pits aren't shooting. What was the edit? I just... where it says video games, I just put the cover of Super R-Type. And then obviously, I put a number to represent what part it is. You know, maybe I should have put my face on the other dude's face, but I didn't do that. This is fucked up. Yes! Alright, I was trying a different strategy there to ensure that I could get the second pit. And it worked. Alright, y'all think I'm gonna do it? Y'all think I'm gonna do it? No. Come on, Zard. But you feel real silly right now. You don't? Alright, I gotta take a good whiz. Maybe grab another beer? Maybe. It has the Trinity now for game development, Windows PC, Linux PC, and Mac. No one can complain ever. The game is not compatible. It will be 100% your fault if it isn't now. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, depending on, I don't know what you use, but it seems like it's a lot easier now as far as like exporting in some of the more popular engines, right? Like, can Godot do all three? I think it can. I feel like Godot is getting more and more popular, right? Which is cool. Pixel can do do all three. It can even do a web browser. Ooh. Almost fucking died. Oh my god. Oh my. Godot can do all three? Nice, nice. Yeah, I've never really done any kind of serious game dev shit, but I feel like if I did, I would probably pick Godot. I really like Pixel though, like the idea of Pixel, 'cause it's basically Pico 8, but like trying to be like a more advanced retro console. I'm sure you've heard of it, or I've mentioned it. This is so fucked up and crazy. I'm in danger. Oh! Literally, I'm in danger. What the fudge? That was unfortunate. Oy vey, governor. Alright. I'm gonna play it out, though. I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it rock, but that really fucking sucks. Because as you all saw, it becomes insanely difficult without having that coverage that the blue laser provides. I'm not even gonna grab that speed. Fuck that speed. That's with RPG Maker a lot. Oh yeah, yeah. Which one though? It's really odd and inconsistent when it comes to being on multi-platforms. Yeah, they were supporting... Well, like, one of the versions was on Linux, was supported on Linux, but then, they stopped. I feel like RPG Maker, unless it's 2003, it kind of, like, lacks soul, right? But that's, like, a silly thing to say. But it's true, it's how I feel. This is so fucked, I'm actually, like, gonna die. Okay, never mind. We're good, we're good. RPG Maker MV has a native Linux port, and it's the only one that has it. That sucks. Oh my god. They dropped it in RPG Maker MZ, but kept the macOS port, which you find to be kind of weird, honestly. What year was that, though? Because if that was before... Also, I wonder if that shit runs okay in Proton. This is so fucked. That was a really delayed sound effect. 2021, huh. I mean, I'm sure that they didn't sell that many copies to Linux users, But also, I'm curious if they were like, well, we can just rely on Proton. Maybe. Oh, god damn. Oh my... This guy is so unpredictable and crazy. Just kidding. He's totally predictable. He's gonna fucking roast my ass. Memorable shot. I just never know what he's gonna do the fucking 5 burst, you know? 5-way burst. And if it comes out and you're not ready for it, your ass is grass. What the hell? The scariest shit ever is that to get credits, you gotta fucking 2-all this game. What the hell? That's why, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Without just, like, leaving the console on overnight. And spamming continues, but that wouldn't be very satisfying. That's why I feel like, you know, I might have to just make this game like a forever back burner for me to be satisfied, you know? Super R-Type Fridays. 2 years roll by, we're still on Super R-Type Fridays. Well, we haven't even gotten to stage 7, and, you know, I'm playing on fucking... And I'm playing on normal. You know what I'm saying? There's 7 stages, and our PB is the stage 6 boss on normal. Also, for game engines, you kind of need to have RPG Maker and all 3 to port your game to another system. So their idea was more like they can make a Linux port of their game if they want, but it's a waste of time for us to make the engine for the system due to low demand. Oh, can RPG Maker still export a Linux version? It's just that the editor is not on Linux? Is that what you mean? Because that's goofy as fuck. Huh, that's really funny. I don't really play a lot of RPG Maker games. Probably the best one that I've played is Lisa the Painful. Jin knows what I'm talking about. It's really sad that the re-release of Lisa the Painful got rid of the that fucking song that samples the Shenmue 2, like lifting minigame guy. It's very sad. They got rid of that because it's such a iconic song. It's also just like the funniest sample ever. But if not, then considering the fact that RPG Maker games get ported to consoles, can't really imagine it being possible. It's true. I haven't looked into it, but for RPG Maker 2003, I know that there's like a open source project to... I don't know if you can edit them, but you can at least run RPG Maker 2003 shit through this custom engine that like will take the RPG Maker 2003 file and then play it, which is cool. Because a lot of those are a huge pain in the ass, or were a huge pain in the ass to run on Linux. You're wording this horribly. I don't think you're wording it horribly. I'm just shmup-brained. Shmup-brained. I'm thinking about buying PowerPC Mac from like 20 or 30 years ago. Just imagine the vibes. Talk about vibe coding. Imagine, again, just imagine. Imagine running Emacs on your eMac. That'd be so fucking sick. Now that's vibe coding. Imagine running. Why are you running? But yeah, people are still making shit to run on PowerPC Macs, which is pretty badass. Like, there's a version of OS 10 10.5 called like Sorbet Lion or some shit like that. I don't remember. I don't remember if it had like an up-to-date TLS. If it doesn't, that would suck. But apparently Adelaide Linux, I've never used it before, but apparently Adelaide Linux still ships at PowerPC ISO, which is crazy. Although I do feel like you're kind of like missing the point to get a PowerPC Mac and then put Linux on it. Is it even possible to look more do-like? Amiga uses PowerPC nowadays. You wonder how many people use it? Wait, still? Like it uses it like right now? I thought Amiga was dead. What the fuck, dude? I'm getting really angry with my ball right now. Like, you can buy a new PowerPC machine today, or this is like just old shit where they're like updating the OS. Amiga 1 computers. Huh. Thank God we killed that guy. Yeah, I never fucked with Amiga. I never fucked with any Commodore shit. Okay, for a minute I thought I thought something happened and I like wasn't getting my missiles anymore. I wasn't getting my big missile. I was like, they used to be on top of the world. Now look at them. Indeed. Kinda crazy how that happened, right? Speaking of shit like that, I like how Microsoft basically admitted that Windows 11 is fucking shit. They're like, we'll fix it. You know what's really funny is like I was thinking back to like the Windows XP, Windows 7 days. Like that really wasn't even around for that long. You know, like in the grand scheme of things, like the Windows XP, Windows 7 days. It really wasn't even around for that. No, but everybody always reminisces about how good XP was, how good Windows 7 is. Admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery. They ain't gonna do anything. Oh, Microsoft. The funny thing to me about people complaining about Windows 11 is it's like, you know, what, did you think Windows 10 was fucking good? Oh my gosh! For some reason, I thought that that shit was not gonna come back around, and I could just focus on blowing that shit up. But it didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Windows 10 was extremely flawed, but it was a bit better than 11. I just think back to somebody that I used to work with. And they were like actually like IT support. And I wasn't like friends with this person or anything, but like during a, you know, a team building situation, the topic of Linux came up. And again, this is like an IT support guy. And he was like, oh, Linux is too hard to install. And I'm like, bro, are you self-reporting? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's too hard to install. What? Like, bro, what is your fucking job title again? Fucking Linux is too hard to install? What the fuck? And then he was saying some shit about like how he could never use Linux because like Linux doesn't support the games that he likes to play. But then I was like, well, what's your favorite game that you like to play? And the game that he said was like Borderlands 2 or something. Borderlands 2 has a fucking native port. Like, what the fuck? It's like, bro, you just, like, it's okay to just say, like, I don't have any experience with it, but no, he was just, like, shitting all over Linux. Linux is too hard to install, and it doesn't have the games that I want to play, even though it fucking does. Installing Windows and most Linux distros are the same difficulty of installing. Yeah, it's, you fucking put it on a flash drive, and then, in fact, at this point, Linux is easier to install because secure boot is fucking stupid, and you should just turn that shit off for Linux, in my opinion. Because secure boot is annoying. Borderlands 2 is one of the few games that has native Linux support. Yeah, this was before Proton was like really like super fucking huge too, so it's like, all right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but I was like, well, what game? And Borderlands 2, I'm like, doesn't that have a native port? What the fuck? And then, nice. The guy literally could have said anything else. Yeah, he could have. But then the other crazy thing is, like, then he started talking about how, like, Windows doesn't spy on you. And, like, Windows doesn't have telemetry, and, like, Windows doesn't do this, Windows doesn't do that. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, it does. And he's like, well, for me it doesn't, because I use, like, he, like, was talking about some, like, Windows, like, you know, de-bloat, or, like, Windows anti-spy, whatever the fuck shit. You know, like, these scripts that are supposed to, like, make Windows not suck. And I'm like, that's great if it even works, but also, because you can't fucking verify that shit actually works. And then also, the, like, that shit gets fucking reverted all the time when Windows updates. So I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I don't know. The funniest thing is that, like, somebody else like agreed with him that like Linux is too hard to install. I'm like, you guys are like actually self-reporting right now. Like, you're just like not competent. Neither of them work where I work anymore. Not for that reason. Except I did catch one of them printing out like fucking huge ass like D&D monster manual or something like that. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? He's like literally using the company printer to print out like fucking hundreds of pages of some D&D full color pages of like the fucking D&D monster manual or something. I'm like, bro, do you want to get fired? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I hope he's doing well, but that was a really funny situation. D&D is harder than installing Linux. Yeah, like if you're trying to install Arch and you've never done it before, you know, I could get it, especially if you're trying to do something like really complicated. Right, like full disk encryption, trying to do that manually if you've never done it before. And like I couldn't do it without reading the Arch wiki, but like of course you should be doing that. Especially because shit changes, even if you remember everything that there is about installing Arch. You know, things change. So you should always reference the wiki. But like, you don't have to install Arch. And now I'm on CachyOS, and CachyOS is like so fucking easy to install. It's a fucking joke. Anyways, I just thought that was funny because I was kind of getting uppity. I was like, bro, you can just say that you don't like Linux or whatever, but like, don't come at me saying that it's fucking too hard to install Linux. Like, you have to be a fucking buffoon to think that. Especially working in our line of work. But there are some people that are like that, like they just never tinker with anything. I'm not saying I'm a fucking expert or anything. But it's fun to tinker with shit. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen that guy crash into the wall like that. That's really funny. But yeah, the funniest thing about Windows 11 to me, and I think they are fixing this, the fact that you can't move the taskbar from the bottom of the screen. Like, a feature that has been in Windows since, I think, Windows 3. You know? Like, that's unbelievably funny to me that they took that feature away. Supposedly they're adding it back. But like, what the fudge? Oh my gosh. I got too antsy. Got too antsy. Taskbar is closed. I mean, I like to put the taskbar on the top, personally. But, you know, I'm a Linux freak, so... I'm a Linux freak, and I'm not normal. I was looking at some, you know, people like to show off their Linux setups. This one guy was using CDE, Common Desktop Environment. That shit is so funny. That is a vibe, though. I've never used CDE, but that shit is a vibe, for sure. Freaky with Linux. You gotta get freaky with the bird. You see, normally you'd have a 50-50 chance of moving your taskbar. Dude, Scott Steiner is fucking insane. That's like literally the best wrestling promo I've ever seen. It's so fucking funny. But when you put Windows 11 in the mix, because Windows 11 knows that it can't move its taskbar. What the fuck? What? I literally just wall banged? That's crazy. Man, sometimes you're vibing so hard you wall bang without even realizing it. You know, when they say all operating systems are created equal, but when you look at Arch and you look at Windows 11, and you can see that that statement is not true. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're good, we're good. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Mac OS is kind of stupid as hell, too. Damn, that guy just got booty blasted. We can't all be Temple OS. Yeah, Temple OS is perfect. You know, I've actually never fucked with Temple OS. Can you even install Temple OS on bare metal? I think you can only install it in a VM, right? Never tried. I should install Temple OS. You know, if I'm gonna read the Bible, I might as well use God's operating system. I wonder if anyone ported Emacs to Temple OS. The most tragic thing about Terry Davis is, like, that guy was actually a genius. But he just lost all of his marbles. Man, you know what I just remembered? It makes me happy. I was at the store, and they had cornbread muffins, buy one, get one. I was like, yo. But, you know, I live by myself, so now I gotta eat fucking 8 giant-ass cornbread muffins. 7 now, because I ate one earlier. It's a good problem to have. Speaking of bare metal, it was an Akari Warriors ports PC, but it wasn't for any specific OS. It was a booter game. When you say booter, like, you mean it just, like, has its own bootloader and it boots into it? 18 games beat means 18 cornbreadies I can eat. It just boots on the hardware. That is interesting. I wonder to what extent it supports, you know, like what hardware it supports. But yeah, anybody else like cornbread? I like cornbread, but I don't eat it very often. But cornbread is overpowered. It's so good. I use Akari OS. Zard, so you're like me. Zard loves cornbread, but hardly ever eats it. Lily loves cornbread. But cornbread is amazing. Super simple to make, too. Yeah, I'm too lazy for that. Imagine after this stream, I just eat like fucking 3... They're like giant cornbread muffins. Giant Publix cornbread muffins. Got games to play. I got games to beat if I'm allowed to even eat my my cornbreadies. Can I email a muffin? You wouldn't download a muffin. God damn, that reminds me of something that happened, like, 25 years ago. I didn't have the internet at home, but I was, like, at my, I was at my sister's house. And she had the internet, so I was like, oh shit. Right? And this is the pre-YouTube days, right? So if you wanted to watch a funny video, you'd have to go to, like, you know, Newgrounds or some other fucking Flash website. Albino Black Sheep or something. Y'all remember that? Anyways, there was some of you might know what I'm talking about, but there was some, like, there was some Flash video, like comedic video that had to do with muffins or whatever, and I was trying to Google it, and I didn't know this at the time, and in fact I'd never even heard anyone refer to a vag as a muffin. But anyways, I ended up like finding a bunch of porn, and I was like, oh shit, I hope she doesn't find out that I like looked at porn inadvertently when I'm trying to like find funny Flash video that was gonna take like 50 minutes to download because 56K is insane. I almost died there, by the way. But anyways, download a muffin once. Thankfully, talk to Jeff on Twitch while you're at Alcatraz. As a name you'd not heard of in a long time. Choco Choco Chip. Is that the name of the video? Anyways, I just thought that was funny as fuck. Like, back in the days when there wasn't like safe search or whatever, and oh, what the f— I can't believe you've done this. But yeah, there wasn't safe search or whatever, and you fucking look up muffins, and then all of a sudden you're staring down the hairiest bush you've ever seen. There's a line in the video you're thinking of. You wonder if it sparked any memories. Nah, unfortunately, that doesn't spark any memories within me. You don't hear muffin as a reference to vaginas, but you do hear muff sometimes. Yeah, muff, for sure, but I mean muff, where's muff from? Muffin, right? There's a part of me that wishes that I, like, saved all that, like, old internet shit. Like, obviously there's other, like, archives of stuff like that, but, like, if you had a personal archive of, like, all the bullshit that you thought was cool back in the day. Something I need to get off my ass and do is actually make a Web 1.0 website at some point. That would be fucking badass and cool. Muff is a form of winter gear. It's a fabric tube that you stick your hands in. Earmuffs derived from this idea. I don't think so, Zard. I think it's a vagina, pervert. No! Dude, if I don't get the fucking quick kill, oh god. That's what a muff is. You can look it up right now. Nah, I believe you. It's just funny. Muff is short for Muffy, a character from Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. Wait, really? Muffy's the name of, one of my mom's dogs, who, unfortunately, she passed away like a year and a half ago. She was a crusty white dog, Japanese dog, named Muffy. And she had severe separation anxiety, but she would also try to be like the alpha female. So I'd always call her the Muffinator. And then she'd get scared about something. Mom loved that dog. She got Cushing's disease. But she lived a long time, like 16. Character from PBS Classic Arthur. Oh, really? Honestly, all the Arthur memes and the Franklin the Turtle memes, that shit is so fucking funny. When they try to turn that shit into like something very violent, right? Like the Arthur fist meme. That shit is so funny. I guess that's not even turning it violent. Like he just was violent during that episode. He went into his villain arc. You really think people would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? Straight up punched his own sister to the ground over a model airplane. Yeah, that's crazy. He deliberately told her not to. Whose side are you all on? Violence is never the answer, unless it's your model airplane. What was his sister's name? DW or something? She was a bitch. But that doesn't make it right. Oh my god. DW canonically becomes a cop, by the way, which is genuinely terrifying. That's funny. I guess that's kind of on brand. What does Arthur become? I feel like Arthur's probably like a fucking English professor or some shit. Some lame shit. Arthur becomes a writer? Hey, I was not far off. Graphic novel artist. He becomes a mangaka. Mangaka. However the fuck you pronounce that. What does Buster become? That would be funny as fuck if Buster becomes like a programmer. Oh my god. Something not cringe enough to be memorable. Is there just like a episode where it flashes forward, or when do you find out about that? Yeah, you know what was really fucking weird was Rugrats all grown up. He becomes a teacher? Cringe. The final episode, gotcha. It doesn't, in Rugrats, doesn't Kimmy's mom die? Oh my fucking god. Isn't that like a major plot point of the movie? Or what the fuck? What the fudge, dude? Something special about that area. I just keep getting fucked. All Grown Up was a weird series. Was it called All Grown Up, or was it called All Growed Up? So I feel like All Growed Up would be funnier, because it's like, you know, that's something a kid would say. It was called All Grown Up. Missed opportunity. You know what show was fucking cringe, but I kind of secretly, not so secretly enjoyed it. Was it As Told by Ginger? I like that show. Oh my god, I almost fucking got shot in the ass. You know what other show was really fucking bad? But it was like a extreme guilty pleasure of mine was My Life as Liz. That's what that show was called. Something else that was pretty funny. I was visiting my mom the other month. Teen Mom was on TV. Some like Teen Mom, like, what would you call it? Not like revival, but reunion type show. It was pretty funny because, like, that was another show that I watched a lot of. And, I was like, Mom, you don't know? I was like, you don't know all these characters? Characters. Yeah. It's kind of crazy to be a teen mom, be on that show, like, that is what you're remembered for. And then, like, I don't know, imagine being the child. And, like, having... Like, I don't think the children are really the focus of that show, because I haven't really watched much of that shit at all. Like, the reunion of it. But imagine if it was, and imagine if, like, all your cringiest moments were captured. I guess that also happened with that British show, 7 Up. Jeff is my favorite teen mom character. Jeff is my favorite teen mom. Have you all seen 7 Up? If you haven't seen 7 Up, that show is so fascinating. It was a British show, and like they picked a bunch of kids that were 7, and then every 7 years they would do a follow-up. So there's 7 up, 7 plus 7, I think was what it was called for the next one, and then it's like 21 up, 28 up, etc., etc. And like they're in their 60s now. A lot of them, you know, have died. It's crazy. It's like super fascinating though, because like this one of them, you know, when she's 21, she's like, I'll never have kids. Like, I don't want kids. And then she's 28, and then she has kids. And she's like happily married. But when she was 21, she's like, oh, I'm working in Paris. I'm a strong, independent woman. And she's 28. She has like 2 kids or something like that. One of them's like, I think him and his best friend are in it or something like that, and then like one of them's successful, one of them's not successful, one of them becomes homeless, and then later like he turns his life around and he wins like a local election, not for mayor or something like that, but some like city council election thing. It's very fascinating. French? It's British, but she was living in Paris at the time. Like a nice longitudinal study, yeah. It's really interesting. Like this one guy, I think he dropped out of school and he wanted to become a jockey, but either he was like too big or, you know, it just didn't work out, right? But he wanted to be a jockey, it didn't work out, and then he's a taxi driver. And then he retires, and then, you know, he lives like half the year in like Spain, in like paradise. British? Yeah, you should all check it out. It's called 7 Up. I should actually see if they had a new one. I don't know how many of them are still alive. Hey, what up, Food Lord? Why is Nolan Ryan piloting a ship through horizontal space? Didn't want to drive a taxi. Oh shit, I just did it again, you guys. What a fucking buffoon. I'm just vibing so much. I'm vibing so much. I'm fucked. I'm fucked now. No, it's not your fault. That's not even the first time. That's like the 3rd time that I've done that today. Hey, what up, Carl? Carl knows what I'm talking about. Followed 7 Up. Brilliant series. The one where they're making now is the last. Oh, really? Sad. Yeah, it's super fascinating. It's also a great date night. It's great Netflix and chill thing. You learn a lot about somebody watching 7 Up. Holy shit. Felt like my whole world was gonna come crashing down when those 2 bombs exploded at the same time. They're just killing all the cast members, yeah. That's... Oh, what the fudge, dude? Oh my god. You gotta be so on point. Yeah, we're talking about everything but R-Type. We're really just doing all of the classic Jeff hits, where I'm just talking about Linux, talking about shit people don't care about. Talking about hipster-ass shit. Of Carlos Cousins, country radio host who interviewed people on the street. People's lives are so interesting. Yeah, everybody's going through something. Oh my god. See, when you're not ready, he wasn't ready. Puts you in such a bad position when you ain't ready. Alright. Y'all think I'm gonna one-shot this guy? Nope. That sucks. Alright, two-shot. I'll do that. Oh yeah, another really funny thing. One of the guys I know at work, he's considering trying out Linux. I was talking about CashOS, and he was like, "I see why you like it." And I guess he looked up CashOS, and one of the images, it must be on KDE or something like that, but one of the images had like a anime girl mascot type thing, which the maintainers, when you install GNOME, like, they don't add any anime shit. But for KDE, they do have some CashOS. They have one that's really funny, where it's like anime girl doing the Sonic Adventure pose. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, he was ragging on me a bit. He's like, "I see why you use this." It ain't in GNOME. It ain't in GNOME. Alright, let's not fuck this up this time. We have to remember to get the, to get this. It's so easy to not pick this shit up. But basically, if you don't have this blue laser thing, then you're fucked, because you're not going to be able to shoot his little yin-yang thingies. If only I could do that for the stage 5 boss. What is that time? And time. That must be for that speedrunning event. If you all were forced to speedrun a game, which game would you speedrun? Like, you just had, like, that became your game. Off the top of my head, I feel like no matter what you pick, it's gonna fucking suck. Unless you really like doing that stuff, which I don't particularly care for. But, like, I like watching it from time to time. Like, I think it's cool, but it's just a lot. I think it would be fun to learn the speedrun for Subspace Emissary in Brawl. Oh my god, dude. 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 It's so over, you guys. That shit is so scary. I know I can actually just stand still. Let my ball take the beating. Like Mega Man X. Yeah, that would be a good one for you. Holy shit, Zard, I heard somebody call Mega Man X Mega Man 10. And I thought of you. I don't remember who said it. I don't think they were trolling either. I think they were just like... I mean, I know I did it once. But like, they didn't even catch it. They just said Mega Man 10. Yeah, every time I hear Mega Man, I think of Zard. Yatta! But yeah, specifically Mega Man X, or you wouldn't go with Mega Man X2? Because in X2 you start with the dash right away, right? Everybody always bitches. I always hear people bitching about it. I think we had this conversation where you were like, you get the dash so early, it doesn't matter. But I always hear people complain that, like, you don't get the dash early enough in the first game. The first Mega Man 10-like game. Mega Man 10-13. Mega Man 10-2-3. Lightning Returns. I had to read that in, like, the shittiest way possible for maximum engagement bait. I know I talked about this before. That shit drives me fucking crazy. And I'm like, I'm not leaving a fucking comment. You engagement baiting fiend. I'm not leaving a comment when they purposefully say a word unbelievably wrong. Not gonna do it, girl. Alright, sleep well, Lily. Thanks for dropping by. Point of not having a dash was to ease classic series players to know a new playstyle. Set the expectation of growth through upgrades. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, I've heard the complaint that people are like, you don't get the dash fast enough, so the game's bad. You know how people are. That wasn't directed at me. Gotcha. That was directed at all the Mega Man haters. And remember when I got booty blasted by these fucking thrusters? Shit never happens now. I'm built different. I got my 3 balls. I'm ready to fuck. That shit almost singed my ass. Did y'all see that? This shit is way harder than Gradius. Am I right, gamers? Not addicted to dashing, I only do it every other frame. No, I'd rather not play X1 because it's... But it's not because you can't dash, haha. Alright, so I've died to this guy once today. What the fuck? I've died to this guy twice. Fuck! Oy vey. Oy vey. You know, when you stop playing R-Type for like 2 weeks, it's so R-Type over. Who would have thought that if you don't play a shmup for like 2 weeks, you're gonna have performance problems? So I think what I'm gonna do... We're probably gonna play R-Type tomorrow, but I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna temporarily retire the 3DO from its retro cart so that I can put the Jenny in the 3DO cart so that I have easy access to swap between the Super Famicom and the Jenny, because all of the viewer picks, it's like 6 in a row or something, isn't it? They're all Jenny games. And the 3DO is basically fucking canceled until I beat Super R-Type. Because the oh, that's unfortunate. The next 3DO game is nice. The next 3DO game, coins well spent. The next 3DO game is Microcosm, which is like a on-rail shooter. I don't want to be playing multiple shmups, you know? So it's not the 3DO's fault. I guess I could skip Microcosm. You will play the shmups and you will like it. I don't dislike this game, but I do feel like this game is going to take me an unbelievably long amount of time. Right? Because not only have I not beaten it yet on normal, right? But to get credits, I have to beat it on hard and then do the 2-all and beat it on fucking pro or whatever the final difficulty is. And, you know, I'd prefer to do that without using continues, but I don't think that we're going to be able to do that. But I also don't want to be like a huge bitch and just like leave the console on and... You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Super R-Type, it might just be... It's the last shmup that you need in your life because you won't beat it. Also, hey, I didn't really talk about the Star Fox Switch 2 shit too much. That's so crazy. You really think they would do that? Just remake Star... Like, it's kind of wild that we will never get... And then, you know, don't get me wrong, like, right, like there was Star Fox... What was the other one on the GameCube? There's Star Fox Adventures, right? But, like, what was the more traditional one? Was it Star Fox Assault? You know what's really weird? I'm pretty sure it was called Star Fox Assault. What's really weird is, like, a year ago... in a dumpster around where I live, I saw that somebody threw away a bunch of like video game shit, and one of them was the box for whatever that Star Fox game was that's not Adventure for GameCube. And I mean, it was gross, right? Because it had like schmutz on it. Yeah, I think it is called Assault. I think giving Falco bird legs was a weird choice that no one asked for. But anyways, so I was like, why the fuck did somebody throw this away? So I checked to see if the disc was in there, and it wasn't. So, and like I said, the label was like it had some hella schmutz on it. So it was not even worth like taking that to like preserve it, at least in my opinion. But I just thought that was really weird. It was like that and like FIFA 2006 on the PS2 or something. Star Fox Assault, no game, covered in shit and garbage. $120. I know what I got. But like literally they just keep re-releasing the same game. And now it literally is the same game. The funny thing is like when Lily mentioned it in the Discord, I didn't have headphones in, so I was just like watching the video and like skipping around. So I didn't realize that it literally is Star Fox 64. So I'm just like, what the fuck? This is literally the same game. Like, who are they fooling? And then I watched it with sound later and I was like, oh, they're not fooling anybody. They actually literally just did that. They're probably gonna add Assault to NSO. Well, I think they already added Star Fox Adventure, right? Star Fox Adventures, which I do want to play Star Fox Adventures at some point. At some point in my life, I should play it. Oh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked. Right, we're so anti-fucked. You know what I need? Joe Hendry! Joe Hendry just shows up. Starts booty blasting everybody. I finally beat the stage 5 boss tonight. That was so risky. That little tuft of alien schmutz. I think you technically die if you touch it. Super R-Type featuring Joe Hendry from WWE series. And Knuckles. I guess his new gimmick is, I mean, it's not really a new gimmick. He's always done, like, the musical thing. But he has, like, a... Can we fire Logan Paul? Which is kind of funny. Oh, you fuck! That actually fucks me so bad. That's really unfortunate. Oh my god, this is so shitty. Come on. Open your mouth. Got him. You know what'd be really funny to do is to have like really detailed stats of every run. That'd be a huge pain in the ass to keep track of all that shit, but it would be fun. Kind of strange how like the first time I saw this level I thought like, oh shit, I'm fucked, right? But this is like one of the more chill levels because besides a couple of positioning tricks, it really ain't that bad. But yeah, you know what I was reminded of thinking about like the old internet, right? Did anybody ever play Kingdom of Loathing? I know I talked about it before on Steam. But Kingdom of Loathing was such a fucking vibe. The true challenge of R-Type is figuring out how to unfuck yourself. It do be like that. But yeah, I should play Western of Loathing, and I think it's called Shadows of Loathing. I made some console games, which is pretty cool. Yeah, yep. It's made by the same dude. Same art style. That's what's so weird is Kingdom of Loathing came out in... What the fuck, dude? I can't believe that. Man, that shit must have clipped me right on my nose. Right on my schnoz. But anyways, yeah, the classes in Kingdom of Loathing are really funny. Like, the main class, the main, like, physical, like, warrior class is called Seal Clubber. And then there's, like, Pasta Mancer, Accordion Thief, or something like that, Disco Bandit. Alright, anyways. Appreciate everybody who dropped by. Zard, how did I miss your 140 streak 3 hours ago? How did I miss that? Oh, that's when you said Emaxing my Emax. Well, anyways, cheers to that, and also cheers to Lily for the bits earlier. Appreciate that. Let's see if any of the homies are on and we'll raid out. Oh, well, this is an easy choice. We'll go ahead and raid CRT Chon. So we'll start that raid. I should be back at it again. Should be back at it again tomorrow for some more R-Type, probably in the early evening. US Eastern Time. But anyways, Lord of the Dance? Is this a reference to what I was saying about Kingdom of Loathing or something else? But anyways, I don't know what CRT Chan's watching, but he's watching some Laserdisc, which is cool. But yeah, it's good to be back. I almost thought about not doing this because I haven't been getting great sleep, but I had fun, even though we didn't get a new PB. But it's hard to expect that you're gonna get a new PB when you've already come so far and you took a massive break. But anyways, R-Type keeps me awake at night. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. But anyways, peace out, everybody. You have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's check in on CRT Chan.